Greetings and welcome to Tuesday night music. No, that's not it. Saturday's all right for. No, that's not it either. Wednesday I'm in. No. Monday night quiz night, because having night in the title twice is Trey professional. So welcome everybody, and I hope you're enjoying your new angle. You were used to be over there in this direction, coming at my face like that. And well, I've got cotton stuck to me jeans. And then sometimes you've been over there, coming this way at my face, and then other times you've been down here, which is just past where you are, but now you're up there. So welcome to Monday night. I hope you can hear me and everything. I've not really set anything up. I got distracted editing a Norman and Ernest video. He said doing Norman's voice. Yes, and then I forgot to even get logged into Kahoot. So I've literally just done that. So yes, I hope everybody's all right. And let's have a look in the commentioses to see who we have in the chatty latty watty watty. So we've got Matt here, obviously. I'd be very surprised if Matt's not omnipresent in the chat. Matt says he's got the wizard icon, and it says quiz night, and then there's a rectangle, and then there's half a coconut. Dave here. Dave is here. Greetings, Dave. Hope you're doing well. And Tommy Dapper's here, and he says, "All right, everyone, and hello to all the coconuts." Well, that's very, very kind of you, Tommy. But as I normally tell the people in the chat, you can't say hello to all of anything, because hardly anything of anything watches this. So it was good. It was a good try, weren't it? It was a good try. Oh, and Matt has said, "Oh, before I forget, hello to everyone." I mean, I assume you meaning everyone in the chat there, Matt, because if you said everyone in the universe or on the planet Earth or in this dimension and other dimensions, it's just going to get silly again, isn't it? But I will reprimand you. If I remember to reprimand you. Well, says Adam. Well, says Adam. Well, I think we should be the ones saying, well, Adam. What? You're here 5 minutes early. How is that? That's not normal Adam behaviour. Hang on. Let me just check it is Adam. Adam, isn't it? If it's 80, that's Adam. Yeah. So welcome, Adam, and thank you for joining early. Well, I'm assuming he's still here. Maybe he's gone. Maybe he joined at 5 to 8 and then buggered off at 8. It wouldn't surprise me, to be honest. I wouldn't hang around for this rubbish. Matt says, a sunny day, a group of MG Rover cars and a very nice man with a drone. That's the motivation for any man. Yes, it is. It is indeed. And I assume he's gone talking about Adam there with his drone of destiny. Well, if that ain't timing, Dr. Ebel, exactly. Dr. Ebel, we've been expecting you, just not for another hour at least. And Ivor Howard is here. Greetings, Ivor Howard. I hope the world is treating you kindly, sir. And then Adam says, I was summoned, it seems. Summoned by the greater powers that work in the cosmoses and send their little tendrils down to our mere mortal souls with invisibility proddings and pokings like that. Oi, do this thing. And you're like, oh, I should go and do that thing. That's how I see the universe anyway. I don't know whether it's right or not. I've never been outside the atmosphere of Earth. Not yet. I will do one day. Don't worry about it. Maybe not all in one piece. What am I blithering on about now? Dick Dastardly is here, or as I like to call him, Dark Dastardly, just for tonight though. Dark Dastardly says, "Good evening, all." And Dark Dastardly has made us a little quiz, and it's going to be the first quiz we do tonight. So get your little hands warmed up, ready for them button pressings. You'll enjoy it. Not a lot. I've not put this banner on. There we go. Pting banner. Just in case anybody forgets that it's kahoot.it. Where did we get to? On my neck. Dark Dastardly says, "I wonder if any of the mustard in the kitchen massive will be joining us." I doubt very much. But if they do, that'll be Trey comedical. What the hell is the word I'm trying to think of? Comical. Oh, it was a lot simpler than I expected. Comical. And Pingu is here, and he says, "Hi, Tony." Well, Pingu, keep your eyes on the screen in the next few minutes for that. You might have a bit of a story there. Adam says, "Not sure if I can make it to the Smashing Pistons meet, sadly. Feels like the car is fighting me at every turn. I still have no idea why it's stalling out when I use the rear wiper washers. Madness. They're obviously the rear wash wiper is so powerful that it's draining all the electricity and electric juice out of the engine, and that's what your problem is there. Just delete it. Nobody needs it." Oh, and Rob is here, and it's let me just do an impression of Rob. Well, hello there. There you go. That's what Rob sounds like. Oh, and Judge is here. She says, "Say hi or you sausage." I choose you sausage. There you go. General Beards and Bangers. Bonsoir, lovely Judge and lovely Stickman. See, Pingu's all continental and shit, innit? And then he also says, "Well, host, hello. Well, hello, Sir Rob of Bread and Breakfast Land." And then we've got Matt watching on Twitch as well, so that's 2 devices down. We've got Tommy Dapper. He goes, "All right." Barry Scrotter is here even. Let me just double check it is Barry Scrotter. Yeah, it is Barry Scrotter. And he says, "Good evening, Barry Scrotter." Mystic Hair is here. Oh, that's a tricky one. Mystic Hair is here. And says, "Good evening, Simon." Good evening, Mystic Hair. And I hope you are doing fine and dandy on this blessed Monday. I don't know why it's blessed. I haven't been to work today, so maybe that's the blessednessing of it. Bloody hell, all them words. Bloody everywhere, that is, says Tommy Dapper. And Judge, who's apparently foreign, says, "Bonsoir, lovely Pingu. Bonsoir, Matt, Rob, and everyone in the chat." Oh God, no. Right, so let me point out to you, Judge, right? It's not just saying hello that you're not allowed to. That's pointless to say to everybody. It's bonsoir as well. It goes for all different languages. So if you're saying bonsoir to people that will never see it, what a waste of time that is. That's all right, Ivor. Don't worry about it. There's many other quiz days available. General Cheeseburger. Oh, hang on. Is that General Cheeseburger? It's just gone up to the metal mark a bit. So yeah, that's right. He says, "Good evening, one and all." Oh, I get a sort of Musketeers vibe out of that, but I can't do a Musketeers Frenchy voice. Were they French or were they Belgian? The Musketeers, I can't remember. All I know is that there were dogs. Pure Evil says, "Hello, Pure Evil." That's very strange. Hi, Cheesy, says Mystic Hair. You'd be surprised who watches this, says Tommy Dapper. And Simone is here, and I greet Simone like this. Greetings, Simone. I hope you are well. I do not know why I greet you like that, Simone, but that is what I'm doing today. Yeah, you can have a look. Look, there's a pencil. Have you seen this pencil? It's green, and it says all them letters on them. It's good, isn't it? And then Mystic Hair says good evening to Simone, and Matt says good evening to Simone, and then Simone says good evening to Mystic, and then she says hello Stickman and hello Tommy. Pingu says yo Simone in it, word up wiki wiki wah. Judge, hello young lady, says Simone. And then Barry is here and he says hello all. How are Rio? How are we? Confused me with that space then. Greetings, Barry. I hope you are well. I am myself fine and dandy because I have had my birthday part deux today. Because, like a rude person, my birthday was yesterday and I decided to spend it watching F1 in the morning and then driving to Birmingham to the NEC Restorations show yesterday, obviously. And then when I got back home, I was too tired to do anything, so I just ate pizza and fell asleep, basically. I'm so tired now, to be honest. But yes, I had a very nice time at the NEC. I'm not entirely certain I filmed of anything of any use, but people seem to enjoy it, so thank you for that, people. I've just finished editing the Norman and Ernest video, which actually, if Rob's still on, we might actually have to change the title of the channel purely based on these 2 episodes, because there's enough for 2, to be called The Crankcases plus Alex, because she's literally in all of it, except the very beginning and the very end. So yes, it's a very Alex heavy couple of episodes, which is all the better, because Alex does add some sort of crazy dynamic, and she also seems to have props to hand that you wouldn't expect. It's just by chance she has these props to hand, which is quite a skill, and then we've got Barry saying hi to Simone saying hi to Pingu, Barry saying hi to Rob, Simone saying hi to Barry saying hi to Cheeseburger, Tommy Dapper saying hello to Simone. I'll not read all them ones out because I'm just going to be sat here all night telling people that people are saying hello to other people, and that's not really very interesting for me mainly. I don't care if it's interesting for you guys, but yeah, there we go. Simone says I'm okay, but it's not stopped raining all frickin' day. And Barry says he's all right. I can't believe this is General Cheeseburger. I can't believe Mustard is getting 3,000 views each live. Is that right? Yeah, that's the Mustard in the Kitchen ones though, isn't it? Yeah, I was trying to figure out what's gaining traction on there. It's good if you can get that. Yeah, he's doing a good job of that. And the one I was watching yesterday, I'm sure I heard him say, or were it a comment I read? I can't remember. You know, when you get to my age, words and sounds all merge into one. They said he said, not they said, that there's nobody controlling him. Come on, Paul, you will do a live. Okay, I'm going to do a live now. That's not how it happens. Paul's an independent person with his own mind. He's got his own mind in his own head. He's not controlled by anybody like them things I was talking about earlier, them tendrils. I don't think Paul's connected. What were I saying? Oh yeah, he said he were enjoying doing them, which is good. It's good to have that enjoyment factor in doing this, because otherwise, like I've done more than an average of 2 videos a week since I started doing. since I started doing this crazy YouTube thing. Yeah, and if I didn't enjoy doing it, that'd be a bit of a chore. Obviously, there's some times where I think, oh, for God's sakes, have I got to go out? Have I got to film stuff? Have I got to spend time editing it? Oh, why can't my life be more simple? But yeah, for about 2 seconds, and then I say, cheer up, you miserable old git. Barry says, I've been avoiding Boaty's late live streams. Karen really does not like one of his new friends, and I'm trying to avoid a row. I've not been on a Boaty live stream for quite a while. They just conflict with my timetable. As in, I've got a normal job where it's not that normal, where I work very early and finish early, and Boaty's got the opposite, where he works late and finishes late. Simone has got a new channel, which is a good way of reminding me, Simone, by actually logging in and chatting as your new channel. So, as you may or may not be aware, our little gem of a lass, Simone, has got a gaming channel. It was called Hooked on Classics Gaming, I think, but she has recently changed it to Purple Hat Games, and that is because she owns a purple hat and she plays games. So it makes sense for it to be called Purple Hat Games. And she's got a new little logo there, which is quite cool. How sweet's that? So yes, if anybody likes Simone and or games, yeah, give her a subscription, and she streams playing games every so often on there. It seems she's going to pick it up and do like more regular streams now. She's getting serious with the logo and stuff. I should have to see if I've got any games that same as what you've got, Simone, and then I can. Or do I even have an online login anymore? I don't know. It's been that long since I played anything online. Pingu asks me, "Hey, Simon." This is Pingu's voice, by the way. "Hey, Simon, have you bought a ZS yet?" I haven't, not yet. I've not had a message back from the people. But yeah, I might just get it anyway, Pingu. Depending on a couple of things. And Alex is here, and she says, "Hello, Simon." Hello, Alex. It is a pleasure to be talking to you through the magic of digital media. As you can see, I've surrounded myself with lights because I'm scared of the dark, and I'm going to close that door because that's the door that the boogeyman will come through and murder me live on air. So there we go. In fact, actually, we need to make sure it is Alex, don't we? All right, are we ready? Is it Alex? See where it stops. Oh, it stopped. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, it's definitely Alex. Look. There we go. Can you see? There you go. That's proof. That's proof that it's Alex. I don't know what the proof is, but there you go. And then lots of people say hi to Alex. And then I spot, and 10 minutes ago, Carl Davis was here, and he says, "Oh, let me do an impression of Carl Davis. Let me think how Carl speaks." "Hey up." That's how Carl speaks. "Hey up. Do you like me, ZS?" That's how Carl talks. When he was on, when you heard him laugh on one of my videos, I had to speed it up so like humans could hear it. But normally this is how he speaks. So, "Hey up." That's Carl. Hello, people in the chat. Hugs Simone. Yes, you should. You should definitely do that. General Cheeseburger says, "Barry, I don't do Bertie at all now." Oh, and Pete's here. Peter. And he says, well, he said, I assume that's this and not this. Yeah, I'm going to assume it's that and not that. If it is that, I don't mind, to be honest. But hello, and thank you for joining. And he's joined on the platform of YouTube. Now, don't forget, folks, spread this live stream around your friends like some sort of seasonal cold, and let them know that it's on YouTube, it's on the Facebooks, and it's also on the Twitch. On the Twitch. Dave Smith is here. Dave Smith says, evening. Watching this stream on FaceTime, MySpace, and Yahoo Chat. Get them all in there. We'll be on Vibo and Microsoft Messenger next. And Rob says, hello, all in the chaticle, in all 3 platforms that Simon is streaming all over. Yes, as people are blatantly aware, I love streaming everywhere. There's no way that you will find me reluctant to stream on. It's sometimes streaming is the only way to get through an evening. Sometimes you can be sat there watching telly and you'll like get a feeling deep down inside your bones that you need to stream. So you just have to go and stream. When you need to stream, don't you? Pingu says, your tape is not long enough to measure the stick, man. You'll need to employ the services of Allegro Man. Yes, we need to. Allegro Man needs to be a thing. It needs to do it. Yeah, this is only a 5 meter measuring tape. There's not enough tape in there to measure him along, man. Benny's here. By royal appointment of Her Majesty Juju, I is a sausage. And Barry says, I know cheese. Oh, I appreciate that. One of these brothers, I suspected an issue, can't confirm it is, so I'm keeping a distance. Well, chat about Boaty's streams on there. It's like a backstory. It's like when your friends watch. Oh, my eyes are so tickling. It's like if you're in a team at work, and new people who will be able to tell me, let me get rid of that message, you can't see my face. In fact, let's do this. So, how professional do I appear now? In fact, have I turned it off again? No, I haven't. Look, I could turn it off, and then it's really funny. And it's like that man that used to turn his on and off while he was talking in the 70s or 80s, where there's a comedian that used to do this all the time, and it was funny, weren't it? What was I saying? Oh yes, it's like when you have a work colleague, and they love watching Love Island. They love it so much they talk about it all the time, even though you have made it very, very clear to them you have zero interest in watching all those plastic people getting off with each other and then crying because the same happened to them. I have no interest. You have no interest, but they tell you anyway because they are interested in that kind of TV shite. So yeah, I suppose it's a bit like that. It's like we get to listen in and know about what's going on in the world of boaty lives second hand. Right, what time is it? I've been doing this for 23 minutes. I think I deserve to open my bottle of wine. So yes, and where did we get up to? I like wasting time. It's better than eating it. You should eat time. Oh, you should. But don't eat too much, otherwise you'll have to go to Scarborough Fair. There we go. So yes, as I've already pointed out, it was my birthday over the weekend on Sunday, in fact, and I was at the NEC, and Rob gave me a very nice birthday present and a nice birthday card. I've still got that comment highlighted on there. So Rob got me a very nice bottle of rum and a lovely birthday card, and then Ernest, you see. Ernest got Norman some birthday presents as well. He got him a card for his birthday, and then he got him a tin of peas, a can of peas, if you will. For everybody that watches the Crack Cases videos, you know exactly what that's for. And then he also got him a jar of raspberry jam with seeds in it. You see, with seeds in it. And you'll know again if you watch the Craig Casey's videos, you'll know exactly what they're for. It's a mini car Valentine kit, isn't it? Peas is for what you use to cleanse down your paintwork, and the jam's what you use to polish it up with afterwards. The other way around. So yes, that's what that is. Your jam's like your compound, and your peas is like your cleanser for your paintwork. So yes, that's what happened. And then while I stop doing that silly voice, I'll show you some other stuff that I got. So Barry's on here. He might like these. So I got some Schwarzenegger films. So I got Red Heat. Is that another one of them monogram colours, Rob? Red Heat. I got Raw Deal. Oh, sounds painful, doesn't it? Did you have a good night last night? Oh yeah, I got a rate Raw Deal. Oh, get some E45 on it. Total Recall, obviously, one of the best films ever. Oh, look, I can put his head in a circle. His head's in a circle. Total Recall. Tell me, dear viewers, have you ever had your head in a circle? And Twins, because that is Trey Cool as well. So they were from Judge. She also bought me. Well, it's called Shape Your Own Neon Lights. So basically, you get a thing. You get a thing like some wire and some lights, and then you can shape the wire and hang the lights on it, and you can make words out of it and stuff. It kind of shows you on back a bit there what you do. So yeah, I'll be doing that soon and putting it somewhere where it can be seen. And I'll probably write an obscenity like boobies or something, because I am 12, not 48. And this was one of the most awesome presents. Look, a Bob's Burger book. And it's got loads of burger ideas in it. You know, like if you watch, well, that's a good point. I've not actually asked anybody. Do people watch Bob's Burgers? And if you don't watch Bob's Burgers, why not? But if you don't, you'll not understand what this book is. So I'll wait. Excuse me, until I look at that. Until I've got down the comments to see whether people actually watch Bob's Burgers. Otherwise, it's going to be wasted. I said wasted. I think it's about time we had an advert, isn't it? Do you remember when you had friends? When people would call you on the telephone? When you'd be invited out to the pub or even to the cinema? Well, not anymore. You're a rover person now. Relax. On your own. It's a rover.
From people dropping a bomb to people putting up walls, I feel like life is on hold, perception stuck in a vault. I know that time can heal all, but how much time till we fall?
There you go. I'm sure we've all felt like that at some point. The tribulations of owning a rover, and that's it. Social life gone. Pow! Whatever. If it's not got a Ford badge on it, you're an outcast. Let's have a look. Where are we? Oh, crikey. Blooming heck. Right, where are we then? Oh, my comments keep bouncing up and down. Oh, here we go. Pete does that, which is peace out and dab. I think that is dab, isn't it? If it is, I'm very impressed that I know something that was possibly popular years ago. What did Ben say that Judge is laughing at? Oh yeah, that sausage thing. Is my alter ego here? Said Simone. Yes, I'm over here, says Simone. Alex says something about your live stream makes me need a poop. Well, I'll have to add that to when I do them business card things. I've not got one here now. Well, I'll need to get some more made up that says like follow Smashing Pistons for Rover MG, project cars, car shows, suit reviews, lives, quizzes, making you need to go to the toilet. I'll have to add that on as a point on one of the things. In fact, Alex, I did give you a business card, so you can just write it on yourself at the bottom and send me a picture. Mystic Care says, "Hi, Purple Helmet." The Purple Helmet's motorcycle display groups ending, isn't it? Because they're running out of members, which is a random thing to say. Matt says, "I'm not talking to my alter ego after chat. The banter gets a little too personal." Oof. And Barry says, "Happy birthday, Simon." Thank you very much, Barry. And the F1 was good. It was. I got up at, was it 3:30? Was it 4 that the Grand Prix started? It was like an hour before hour earlier than the qualifying, I think, weren't it? Yes, it was good. It was full of incident. Yes, it was great. Apart from the post-race penalties, I hate those. Ridiculous. Yo's the alter ego, Stick Boy. Just know your place. Exactly. Alex is super funny, says our judge. And Rob says, "Alex, you were a very good sport yesterday. We become a bit manical when we get into character." It is true, we do. Oh, and she's here, said our judge. Hello, Alex. Alex assets are legendary, says Pingu. That is true. And on show all the time. Thanks, Rob. Haha, it was fun. Yes, I'm here, our judge. Thanks, Pingu, says Alex. Is that a Christmas jumper, that Sporting Simon? It isn't. No, it is. It is. I shall show you. It is a rather delicious cardigan. It is fitting for a man of my mature age now. I thought 48 is the right time to start wearing cardigan. I thought I should be wearing this and all, shouldn't I? But that's it. 48 now. Cardigans and caps. That's my life. Well, hello there. Hang on, that's Dino Dodd. Like Ken Dodd, but different. Dino Dad saying, "Well, hello there. I'm still in bed," which is Dino Dad doing an impression of Rob from Beards and Bangers. And Carl says, "Dino Dad, get up, Ross, you lazy sod." Oh dear. Oh, I was looking for Hooked on Classic Gaming earlier. Couldn't find it on my list. Now I know why. Very good and catchy name. Oh, and Steve's here and he says, "Hello to the Rose Gallery. Usual slush specks and the Raggy Dolls." Is that right? Who would do on the Raggy Dolls? There was Back to Front, Sad Sack, and I can't remember any other ones. Let's Google that and find out. We don't need to look at Gwen Stefani's arse anymore, do we? Raggy Doll characters. I was just looking at how you spell a name. Right then, Raggy Doll characters. Oh God, there were more than I thought. Oh crikey! Right, so there was Sad Sack, the oldest of the Raggy Dolls, who is often down in the dumps. He is, isn't he? We can all relate to Sad Sack. Dottie, who's the leader of the Raggy Dolls. Hi-Fi. Oh, yeah, there was him with headphones on, who was dropped during testing, causing him to stammer. Lucy, a timid northerner who was named because her limbs were loosely attached. Lucy. Back to Front, whose head was on backwards. And Claude. Claude. Let me just share this picture. I can't do it. 2 seconds. I'm sorry, Jim. So we've got back to front. Hi-fi. That must be Dotty. Or is that Dotty? That might be Dotty. Sad sack. I can't remember bloody names again now. Right, we've got Sad Sack, Dotty, Hi-Fi, Lucy, Back to Front, and Claude. Hang on, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many is he on that picture? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 7 on the picture and only 6 names on this list. That don't make sense. Hang on a second. Come on. We need to sort this out. We need to get to the bottom of this. All right, has anybody else got that bloody stupid Bing AI thing set up where it tries to describe results to you? Bloody annoying. Right, let's have a look on this one. So Sad Sack, yeah, that was one of them. Dotty is this one with the spots all over a dress. That's fine. Hi-Fi is the one with the headphones. Lucy's the one with ribbons in her hair. This one's Lucy here with the blue dress on. Back to Front is the one whose head's on back to front. Oh, Princess was the other one. This one here is Princess and Claude. It's just like, can we try and make Claude any more French? All he needs to be doing now is riding a bicycle to go and have an affair with someone while smoking a cigarette and drinking coffee. Going, ooh la la, and sacre bleu. Because that's all Julie does. She just walks around the day. She just walks around the house all day going, ooh la la, sacre bleu, where mon fromage. Yes, that's it. Blah blah blah. Oh, Tommy says, I've never been to a boaty live stream. What's it like? And Dick Dastardly says, you wouldn't like it, Tommy. It's not from the bog. This is true. Rob says the Firefrost ZS that the MGCC have got looks promising. Not for sale though. Yes, that's the diesel one. If I have a ZS, I'm not bothered which one it is, to be honest. I'd rather it not be a V6 unless it's super cheap. But yeah, the ideal ones are the diesel ones because ideally it'd be a case of speccing it up like you've done with Penny, Rob. Do you like my glass, by the way? I don't know where it came from. I think my mum gave it me. Alex falls over and she's got 3 heads like that. Regarding Tony's absence, says Dick Dastardly, should I have heard of Gwen Stefani? She's the singer out of No Doubt. And she did Hollaback Girl and a few other choice songs. So yes, maybe. Let's see what else we've got. We've been going 39 minutes, so we should really get a quiz on, shouldn't we? We should really get a quiz on. Right, let me. Isn't it ironic, don't you think? Says Matt. Is the stream on VHS? Do you stream on ICQ? ICQ, UCQ, we all QQ for ice cream. Dino Dad says, I really enjoyed all you YouTube people's report on the NEC. Nice work, lads and lasses. Thank you very much, Ross. To be honest, I was a bit disappointed with my own footage because I've recently had phone issues, whereas the phone that I used to use, which is my normal phone, runs out of power really fast. So I started using another phone that I'm using as the webcam at the moment. But it seems to have a really bad picture. And when I move from thing to think. It's so blurry, and I don't know whether it's that phone camera or whether it's my computer. I don't know. I should stop moaning because nobody seems to be bothered anyway. Dick, he uses a Betamax. Oh, obviously you wouldn't use anything else, would you? How would you stream through my tap? How would you stream through what? You'll have to explain that one, Alex. I can't remember what I was saying. How would you stream through my tap? I mean, I can stream through anything that's got an hole big enough, to be honest. You look like Val Doonican holding the mic. Well, better than something else, so I can be called, isn't it? Norman Collier, that's it, Mystic Hair. They've got it. Ujid says, I just noticed the writing at the bottom about Tony. Terrible. I put all the effort I put into this. Mystic Hair says, I'm ahead of you. Simon, on the wine. Well, it's a good night to be on the wine. And Pingu puts a hint there. So bear with me for 1 second while we play this. Elephants indeed. Right, enough of this talking at me backside. Let's get some flipping quizzing going on. Honestly, you guys, you need to hurry me up a bit. What's like the comments I'm reading now are like 20 minutes behind. Come on, Simon. So your flaming life out, you loser. Right then, let's have a look. Let's get this on. So don't forget, you go to kahoot.it. And if people don't go to kahoot.it, I'll be very disappointed, and I might start beating Julie up. So let's get this game going so Julie can sleep easy. Let's share screen. Come on, old man. Here we go. Get that volume turned up, and let's pick some different music. What should we have? Glad disco today. There we go, a bit of disco music. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing, people. Yeah, I'll read some more comments about people. Oh! Completely forgot what I brought all my stuff in for earlier. Well, I remember. I'll show you after the quiz. Remind me to show you what else I brought in after the quiz. Just somebody put. In fact, sorry, I'll show you now. You can see on that little screen outside. Look, Matt brought me a present as well. A Matchbox car, Civic. But he had to point it out to me because I'm a bit daft. Look at the year. A 1976 Honda. How sweet is that? It's even got a little Honda face on it. I don't know if you can see. Look. Blessed him. They're very detailed though. The Matchbox car. Yeah, and as well, I told Matt this as well the other day. Look. Matchbox ones always face that way in the packaging, and Hot Wheels ones always face that way. Which brings me on to this. I didn't even realise what it were at first. I picked it up and then put it back down again. Look, it's a Barbie Hot Wheels Corvette. I mean, I've not seen the film. I really do want to see the Barbie movie. I don't know whether that's weird, but I really do want to see it. There was quite a good meme for the the Barbie movie that involved Billy Corgan. I'll have to try and find it again on Facebook. But yeah, how cool is that? It's like it's over there. Put it in front of the camera, you fool, otherwise people can't see it. It's got flames on it. How sweet is that? It says 10 on number plate. I assume it's 10. Very nice. Why I'm waffling on, aren't I? What have we got on here? So we've got Alex's R's. Sea Lion 69. I assume that's a piston generated one. Purple helmet. A bit warm in here. Dino's Dingling. Well, hello there. King Bird and Khan. Although someone's just disappeared, so we're back down to 8. And Blobby Face, who's now a rabbit, so that's obviously your judge. Because someone disappeared, I'll wait a bit longer. If I was ever selected for Love Island, I'd definitely infect myself with fleas first, and then prepare for war in the house for so many weeks. Hilarious viewing, scratch. I nearly read scratch there. I think quite possibly it'd be scratch snap. In fact, I'd be very surprised if there isn't some scratch snatch that goes off in there more often than not. I've got wine glasses like that, says Matt. And then I've just noticed, has that always been your profile picture, Matt? Your profile picture's got a picture of Margaret and Hope, but mainly Margaret. Which is very nice. Very nice indeed. Oh, that's the first something I could tell you. Well, there's 10 people on, I'll just tell you this. On Saturday, that's when the Smashing Pistons drive out. Right, I've got this very loud. Where is it? Where's the one that I'm sharing? Shut up now. Shut up. Yes, on Saturday, the Smashing Pistons drive out, which I think I've called it the Drivertron or something. My dad's coming along. He's not bringing his car because it's buggered and he don't work right. He's bringing Margaret and I'm taking Annie, so you'll get to see both of them driving round. So yeah, it should be a good laugh for those that can make it. It will be a good laugh. Right then, so let's get playing this Dawn quiz, which you will all find illuminating. Illuminating, do you get it? Illuminating. Question the first. Which small family hatchback rear light is that? This is very difficult. As you can tell, nobody knew that one. Oh dear. I wonder if that means even no judge got it. So Carl, in fact, these 3 people got it the same time. They must go up and down in 25 pointers. That was very fast. Question 2. Which 70s small family car rear lights are these? Allegro. Oh, very good. Most people got that right. Moving on to question 3, which is the third question. Which 2010 small hatchback rear light is this? Jeebus. Yaris. I'm going to go Yaris. Bit 500. Simon, you are an idiot because you like them. Oh yeah, I can see now. Now I know what it is. I didn't even notice that it was still attached to the car. I thought it was just on a white cloth. God's sakes. Oh, look at that. Well, hello there. Made a massive leap there. Question 4. Which mid-90s hatchback rear lights are these? Rover Twin. Or is it? No, River 200. It's got to be because of that bottom part. This bit here, I'm pretty sure that's River 200. Yes! Yes! Dino's dingling. Moving on to question 5. Which early 2000s hatchback rear lights are these? Oh, it's easy peasy lemon squeezy, that one. It's the squeeziest, peasiest, leasiest one. And sleaziest. Very distinctive. Vera distinctive. Oh, look at that. Just like that. Boom, can't gone straight away. It's all very close skulls, these. So, third of the way in, we've got I is a judge first. Dave! Second. Does it have to be with that hand if it's Dave and that hand if it's Card? Dave! Dino's Dingling, third. Black Lights, I assume, fourth. And Purple Helmet, fifth. Who's on fire, apparently. Moving on to question 6. Which popular 70s classic car are these rear lights from? Oh, bleeding Nora. It's going to be an MGB GT. Yeah, definitely with that bottom part. That little fillet bit here. It's just above bumper. Definitely 1000%. Yes. I knew it. I spent so long looking at them bloody things. Oh, bit of a change. Moving on to question 7. Which early 2000s family saloon is this rear light from? I believe we all know this one. And if you do not, then you are a fool, my friend, a fool. Quite evidently, 2 people are fools. Un deux fool. Moving on to question 8. Which Mark 1 version of a long-running hatchback rear light is this? Oh, blimey! I think I know which one it is. That's the one I thought it was. Because the Ford Focus first rear lights were like them up at top, weren't they? They're like funny triangle bitty shapes. Volkswagen Golf were kind of elongated because they went under boot lip. First Toyota Corolla, I've no idea what they look like. Couldn't tell you, mate. Couldn't tell you. Moving on to question number 9, which is the 9th question in the series. Which 90s small hatchback is this rear light from? Oh, easy peasy. That's a Ferrari. Rover Metro. Poor little Rover. Oh, bit of a change there. Moving on to question 10. Which classic small saloon are these rear lights from? Oh! I didn't think there was Beetle. That was the one I was thinking. It can't be Beetle because they don't look chunky enough. There we go. Volkswagen Beetle. So at two thirds of the way through, we've got Eisenhower Judge first. Dave is second. Well, hello there is third. Dino's Dingling is fourth. And Purple Helmet is fifth. But it is all very close. It's all very close. Moving on to question 11. Which Austin Morris estate rear light is this? I know which it is. And I'll give you my reasoning later. That's what I thought it was. Now, my reasoning, and this could be completely wrong and absolutely not logical at all and just stupid. But it weren't until later on that your reverse light had to be part of the real lights. Or am I even making that up now? Yeah, I'm making that up because that's not even a rule. So stupid, Simon, but you still got it right. Oh, a bit of a change there, bit of a change. Moving on to question 12. Which early 2000s sports car are these real lights from? It better not be from mine. I'll have to go out and check. And every single one of you, delightful, lovely, warm, welcoming, genius-brained people got that right. Well done. Give yourself a round of applause. Moving on to question 13, which for some is an unlucky number, but it's only going to be unlucky for those people that get it wrong. What hatchback, new in 1998, real light? Oh, I kind of spoiled this with the previous answer, haven't I? I'm a bit worried about what they sat on top of there. Doesn't look like a very useful place for a real light to be. Yeah, the Ford Focus, because they kind of got that shape to them, haven't they? Almost triangular. Oh, Alex Azaris has moved up. Moving on to question 14. Which 70s saloon real lights are these? Let's have a look then. Oh, no idea. Never seen them before in my life. Definitely. Never. We need chrome redoing on them. Austin Mini. The kind of Mini that Simone would approve of. Question 15, so the last question. Which comfortable early 2000s car real light is this? I don't think people are going to get it. I don't think they're going to know. Not this community, not a chance. And indeed, everybody got... No, one person didn't get it. One person put Mondeo. I suppose they are a bit similar shaped, aren't they? But yes, the Rover 75 Saloon. So let's have a look. Who's in third spot? Alex Azaris. In second place. And that means first place must be I Am Juju, or whatever it were. I is a Juju. No judge. I is a no judge hot dog. Very good. Very well played, folks. That was quite a good little quiz. Thank you, Dick Dastardly, for that one. Hope you all enjoyed that one. Let's see where we got up to on the Comentioses while I put another banner on for you. So, Comentioses, where did we get up to? Happy birthday, says Ross, 76er. Is that an Aussie wine? It's a screw cap. It is my favourite wine. Crafted by the Casella family, Australia. But I don't know if it's a blend or whether it's a specific thing. But I just like it, this one. I like it more than the other ones because it's quite a... Well, it says it's a jammy red. It's quite thick tasting. It's very nice. General Cheeseburger says, Black Lions, Mrs. Cheeseburger watches all that crap. That's why I sit in the conservatory. Head lice island, 6 weeks of no shampoo. Matt says, does anyone ever score at tennis on Love Island? Very good, very good. Oh, and Simone's back and Mum were on phone. Monogram Red Heat. Yes, that was a facelift update to Monogram Spanked Body. It was indeed. It was indeed, yes. My favourite Arnold film is True Lies. Is that the one with Jamie Lee Curtis in it? You're very welcome, Simone. You deserve all the shout outs. Try and get them numbers up. Get watching Simone's gaming channel. I do like Arnhem Red Heat is fun. Yes. Apparently, the terrapins being sold at the local pet shop have a tropical disease, so there's a turtle recall. I mean, he does try. He does try. And he does succeed. He does come up with some very useful jokes. Well done, Matt. Thank you. General Cheeseburger says that's awful. There you go, Matt. There's your first critic. Ross says Total Recall, the hooker with 3 fun bags. Yes, yes. That was very strange. There was someone on Facebook, someone trying to pass off that was an actual person that had 3 breasts on it. Silly sausages. Cheeseburger laughs. Alex says, I miss Tony. Well, Tony's here, but it's not Tony. He's been played by an actor. Because I don't know whether you saw earlier, Tony's had to go to Gwen Stefani's house to host some sort of soiree that's going on there. And he would have normally stayed, but he's trying to get a gig as the drummer for No Doubt when they reform. So yeah, that's why he's buggered off and left this rather professional fella here to play in his place. He's doing a very good job, as you can see. He looks identical, and he's literally doesn't talk or anything. Yes, I watch Bob's Burgers, and I bought my husband this exact same book. Well, how shocking! I hope he enjoys it. Yes, so there's the Bob's Burgers thing, which I haven't told you about. Let me fine, I'll leave it on. Bob's Burgers. So in Bob's Burgers, every episode, there's a couple of things that change. So the names of the shops at either side of the Bob's Burgers cafe is different on the intro each time. So they're like clever pun names for shops. Like I can't remember any offhand, but also every episode has got a burger of the day on the chalkboard behind the counter. It's always a play on words as well. So there's things like this: 50 ways to leave your guava burger. So that's a play on the 50 ways to leave your lover. The human plentipede burger. What else have we got? Every breath you tikka masala burger. Totally radish burger. I'm not sure what that one is. Eggers can't be cheeses burger. A good Mancino is hard to find burger. Mission accomplished burger. There's loads. We're here. We agree we are. Get used to it burger. Papaya was a Rolling Stone burger. So basically, it's lots of different burger recipes. And there's sort of like Bob's Burger artwork and stuff as well. See if I can find one that shows you the Bob's Burger people in case you don't know who they are. Well, that's Bob. That's Bob there dancing with some radishes. I wish Bob's Burger was a real place. I'd be eating there all the time. Like his friend, I can't remember what his friend is. He's got a friend that comes in to eat burgers every lunchtime. Oh, there he is, right at the bottom. Terry. There we go. Oh, there he is. And you can buy beer at Bob's Burgers, if I recall rightly. So that's kind of cool. So yeah, Bob's Burgers, it's good. Dinosaurs for when you're tired of modern life forms. Very good. 2 weeks. I feel like that all the time. I don't know what we're talking about now. Goodness, what a coincidence, or Judge. I took Miss Tony, but fortunately you get 3 beanbags to throw at him, and I've got 2 left. I took Miss Tony. 2, not took. I too Miss Tony. Very good, very good. Selling my Peugeot 205 CTI. Needs must to help pay for new projects and respray for the ZR. Oh, wasn't that the car that started your channel there, Dave? I thought you'd kidnapped Tony Stickman. Who's Tony Stickman? Who's Tony Stickman? Unfortunately, the birthday present I planned to give you has died, so I'll have to sort something else out. You don't be daft, Pingu. You don't have to do it. Follow Smashing Pistons for constipation. Did Tony go sour? Is he here? He's just there. Commando is still awesome. He's still awesome, Simon. You need to see Cobra with Sly Stallone. I think I've seen that one. I should really. I did used to have. Was it an app? Well, basically, when you watched a film, you could tick it off, and you could obviously you created the films that you'd seen at end of it. But I can't remember what it were on. 30 minutes before my first grammar or spelling error. Well, that's a win. Shut it, Tommy Dapper. You can't pronunciate. You can't pronunciate. Simone says to Barry, F1 was great. Maybe Alex needed a poop because you're streaming with the fiber optic. Ooh, maybe. You don't want to have all them fibers. I don't see what Alonso did was wrong. I don't rate Russell at all. Yeah, me neither. Russell, that was one of them situations where there shouldn't have been a penalty. Yeah. I mean, if we're going to start handing out penalties for stuff like that, we're just going to be handing out penalties all the time. There's just going to be a constant stream now where people getting on radio going, all right, slowed down earlier than I expected him to. Let's get that looked at. And then after the race, oh, yeah, he definitely braked earlier and came up throttle earlier. Yeah, you've got a penalty. And then we might as well not bother having races. We might as well just have a random selection of penalties handed out to people. I'm sure Gasly would appreciate that, to be honest. Mr. Care was 2 up at 4 a.m. watching the F1. It was good. I quite like a lot of Dolph Lundgren movies, says Matt. Yes. So he was in, was it Rocky 2? Or was it 3? I can't remember which one's which. And wasn't he the guy that played He-Man in the He-Man movie, which would have been a great movie? I mean, it kind of is. But the one thing that really annoyed me is on Skeletor, they didn't blank his eyes out. They just left him with eyes, like you could see his eyes. And the whole point of Skeletor is that you can't see his eyes. He's supposed to be a skeleton. So you just put black cloth over his eyes on his makeup, and then you can't. Oh, silliness. Simone says Alex waving a floppy thing at the back of a brownie Lego was hilarious. I've not watched Alex's latest videos. I watched one from Friday, but I've not really had time to watch anything else. Shame about Verstappen, says Mystic Care. To be honest, I quite like Verstappen, but yeah, I found it amusing where for the first few laps they were saying, oh, look, Verstappen's not pulling away as quick as what we expected him to. And it turns out that his brake was stuck on, but he was still in front of people until it went pop. Matt says, Cobra is a decent movie. Isn't there rumours of a sequel? We get F1 live on ESPN. It was on at midnight my time. That's not a bad time, to be honest, midnight. Dave says, to Pingu, how much he's looking for the car. General Cheeseburger says to Barry, F1 has become too sterile. It was better when Mansell and Senna were chucking cars at each other. Science seems to be determined to show Ferrari they have made a mistake. I think they have. Yeah, I see the Hamilton move as little more than a PR stunt, to be honest. I hope it's not, though, because I've always said about Hamilton, the thing I don't like about him, mainly, and it's with any driver that does the same, to be honest, is that if they stick at the same team and don't move about, I'm trying to think if there's anybody else that's kind of done that. I mean, Schumacher to a certain degree when he were winning all his championships at Ferrari, but then later on he had Mercedes, didn't he? So yeah, there was little bits and pieces on there, and I appreciate or respect, maybe a better word, Hamilton moving to Ferrari and moving away from Mercedes. But I don't see him performing any better there. Yeah, it's going to be a different culture for a start, and he's going to be starting from square one, isn't he? Dan O'Dad says the F1 is a big deal down here and just half an hour away, but I lost interest after the Button Championship era. Alonso's mind is so powerful he can make Muppets like Jack Russell shit themselves from 2 miles away. Agreed, Cheesy. I grew up with the Senna, Prost, Piquet, and Mansell, and later Schumacher, Hakkinen, and Alonso. I lost interest a fair bit after 2010. There was an era, I can't remember which year it was, where the first 6 races were won by 6 different people, and that was a good season. And when the cars became weird shapes, like there was one season where they had to have the nose a certain height from the ground, so that all the cars had fairly flat fronts on them. And then there was that one year where Lotus made that weird, like the rule was the end of the nose had to be a certain area. So, but what they did is they made a nose that had got 2 parts on it like that. So there were a gap in middle, but they made one bit longer than the other. So the front part of it was to regulation, but the actual nose itself was massively bigger. Oh, I fancy a bit of crumpet now, says Alex's Assets. And why does that not surprise me, Alex? Why does it not surprise me that you, out of all the people on the chat, are talking about crumpet? And it's bubble cake to you, young lady. Matt says, apparently there's something happening this Saturday. There is. I think I've talked about that probably before then. How far behind on these comments am I? Blooming heck, like half an hour. Jeebus. Oh, we've had a quiz in between though, haven't we? No doubt don't feature on Radio 4 much. I can imagine. Dick, they aren't on Radio 2. I don't think they're on anything, to be honest. Oh, I did hear them on Greatest Hits Radio the other day. They played Don't Speak. I miss Jimmy Young's recipes on Radio 2. If you want recipes, then watch Mustard. Yes. Does he do that? Because I've only seen a couple, and the videos the lives I've seen, I'm sure it's 2, maybe 3. He's not actually said what he's cooking or how he's cooking it. So I might have just watched the ones that aren't the quizzing one, the cooking ones. I have no idea how to join the quiz. Well, Alex's Assets, I will tell you how you join the quiz. It is really quite simple. So you see this where it says kahoot.it. In fact, I'll show you on my phone. So what you do is you grab your mobile device, which is like this. See, mine's got a watermelon face on it. Look, watermelon face. You go to a web browser like Google or what other ones is there? Google. Or whichever one. You go to kahoot.it. That's not the one. Bear with me 2 seconds because it took me to there we go. So you go to kahoot.it, which is the address we've got on there, and you'll be greeted with this screen here. It'll say game pin. So what you do, and we'll go through it now. So let's find another quiz. In fact, I know which quiz we'll play, and you'll be good at this one if you manage to join in. YouTuber's car quiz, specially modified recently. Let me just check I've done all the pictures correctly. Yeah. So let's do on this. So what happens is I start the quiz bit. Start the joining room. And then I share the screen that's got the pin number on. So if you see this pin number at the top there, where it says 4162077. So 4162077. Now 4162077. So I pop that in my phone like this. And then I press enter. And I get to pick a nickname. Rod Stewart. There we go. So I've picked my name as Rod Stewart. So you see my name's appeared on there, and I can change what I look like to be. I think they used to be. Oh, there. That one will do. A world, and then it's going to have that hat on. Oh, you can't change them all. There we go. We'll have that one. So now my name's Rod Stewart on there, and I'm an Earth with pancakes on his head for some reason. But I don't really want to be part of this because it's not me. I do want to exit the game, so I'm going to exit the game because I don't want to play along at the same time. But that's how it works. And then when you get on there, you'll get the questions pop up on here, like the colours. So the questions will have an answer on each colour, and you just press whichever colour it is on your telephonic device. Yeah, it's easier if you're not watching the stream on the same phone. I suspect your abrupt ending adverts are useful if you're yes, that could actually be true, Pinger. That might be the thing. I have no idea what I've done. Well, if you're the one that's down as we're miles away. This is I think we're talking from when we were playing before. Yeah, it's been my picture on here for a while. It was the best photo of the day to use. Very good. Oh, Alex was actually doing it, so that explanation was not needed. Haha, the poop has gone. I missed the first round. I accidentally put Hit Fiesta instead of Metro. Silly me. Happy birthday, Simon, says Simone. When is it your birthday, Simone? It got to be quite soon. Was it 8th of April or something? Nice quiz, Dick. Thanks. Really enjoyed that game. Free Rochdale from people lurking in streams and not talking. Yes, exactly. Rochdale Liberation Front. Thank you. Glad you enjoyed the quiz. Good quiz, Simon. You should thank Dick for that. 15 out of 15, but 5th. Need to get faster, Ross. I mean, to be honest, I don't know how it works on connections. So there you go. You doing a quiz next week? Yep. Yeah, definitely. I can confirm the royal appointment of a judge leads to Quiztastic glory. Very good, Ben. Yes, happy birthday, says Barry. Thank you very much. It's his delivery and reaction to my jokes that makes it so funny to me. I think Tony might have a split personality. Poor old Tony. Our postman got sacked for spending his entire shift making jokes. They weren't bad, to be honest, but his delivery was terrible. Tony is really milking it. Very good. Where's Hubert tonight? Herbert was Tony when he was trying to hide from Ernest. But yeah, Tony's out tonight, so there we go. No doubt he'll get the job, even though he's a bit shy. Very good, Ross. Very good. Don't forget to smack the like button upside the face. Yes, thank you, Simone. Please do hit that like button. Right, let's get started on this other quiz. Hopefully everybody's in. So, start. You got to say whose car it is. That's all you've got to do. Which channel does this car belong to? I've tried to get rid of ones that don't work anymore. I'm pretty sure the first picture, first square that got revealed was a massive clue on that one. That is indeed Bram from the Beards and Bangers channel. Oh, I forgot to read the names out before I started it. So Ebel, number 1. Soup is second. Nice Norks is third. Thank you. Juju Hot Dog I is smiley face is fourth, and Harry Monk. Okay, Harry Monk is fifth. Moving on to question. Duh. Which channel does this car belong to? Oh, trees at the moment. Doink. Ta-da! That is indeed Connie from the Hooked on Classics channel. 9 people got that right. 2 people got that wrong. To be honest, I don't blame anybody for selecting Beards and Bangers because Rob does seem to have the lion's share of ZT and 75 ownership at any one time. I'm pretty sure at any one time, half the taxed Rover 75s and ZTs are actually owned by Rob himself. Moving on to question 3 in a second. Yeah, that's I Drive a Classic. That's Steph's Morris Minor. Or is it a Morris 1000? Sorry. With tinted headlights. It's got headlight covers as well. I never noticed that. Maybe it's the covers that are tinted. What's going on down here? Oh, it's probably just a shadow. As you were. Oh, Soup's taken the lead, which is who is a rabbit with a monocle. Moving on to question 4. Oh, that looks cold. It's Alex's Assets. It's Jesse. Someone put Furious Driving. It did kind of look like at the beginning it could have been the what do they call it? I don't know what he's called it. Does he call his cars things? The V8 conversion. Is it V8 or V6? I can't remember. I'm rubbish at remembering details. That's why I say, oh, that's a nice colour about everything. Question 5. Which channel does this car belong to? Apparently that's I Drive a Classic. That's Steph's car. Is it the same one? Have I put the same one on twice but different stages of life? That's very confusing of me if I have, isn't it? Question 6. Which channel does this car belong to? Super classic motoring. Only one person got that right. I don't think I've ever watched any of their stuff. And it was it was Mr. Ard who got that correct. Moving on to question 7. We'll have to bang through this. There's 27 questions in it. Which channel does this car belong to? Like those wheels. Tom drives. Tom's 75. Or it was at the time. I can't believe Mr. Nipples is winning. Question 8. Again, it's the same question. Easy peasy. Yeah, wrenching wench. Oh, bit of work there, bit of work, bit of change there. Question 9. Just occurred to me this one needed updating as well. Yes, and that is the infamous 75 that Norman and Ernest used jam and peas on to correct the paintwork. Jam and peas. Moving on to question 10. Which channel does this car belong to? Everybody knows Penny. Or should I say 7 people know Penny? Yeah, that's not Hope, different colour. But look at that, look at Penny. Oh, nipples slipped. Question 11. Which channel does this car belong to? Like it's another Rover. Nice picture. Yes, Stigbert, I think. Moving on to question 12. Nearly halfway through, not quite. Yeah, it's indeed Gaz on a trike. As the trike probably gives it away, to be honest. But it is a lovely car, that. And I like the way he's got little stickers all over it and stuff. It's very, very well done. Moving on to question 13. And I'll do a rundown after this one because we'll be halfway through then. There's very few cars that aren't given away by no matter which part of the car gets revealed first. And there you go, Simone. It's definitive proof that TC is an icon. Everybody knows who TC is. So, halfway through, we've got Udjudge, Hot Dog, Ayers, Face. Nice Nooks, second. Thank you. Hairy Monk is third. Ard Nipples is fourth, and Diner Dingling is fifth. Oh, that's like a Chinese dragon picture. That's quite cool. Moving on to question 14. Which channel does this car belong to? Remember, yeah, there we go. I'm going to say it's not trick, but not necessarily going to be different cars. Some of them might be duplicated. Oh, moving right back up there. Moving on to question 15. Maybe it's not the car that gives this one away as much. Yeah, that's Hubnut's car. Is it Betty? Betty the Ford Fairmont, is it? Dragging Bob the Thing. Bob the Thing. Question 16. Yeah, that's Ellie, isn't it? Does it even say Ellie on it? Yeah, it says Ellie on it there. Ooh. Question 17. 10 away from the end. I think maybe these might not be randomized. Yeah, that is it Giselle? I think he calls it. Is that Rust? I hope that's not Rust at bottom. Moving swiftly on to question 18. Yeah, that's Mark on Mertens McGann. Well, that's a tongue twister, isn't it? Mark on Mertens McGann. They're nice shape, them. Moving on to question 19. Which channel does this car belong to? Yeah, there we go. That is Nigel from Project Nigel. Looking slightly different these days because this is the changed colour. The gate, the tailgate's changed colour. Got different wheels on. Sure, there's something else that's changed. I can't remember what it is there. Yeah, looking slightly different these days. Moving on to question 20. Which channel does this car belong to? Come on. Come on. Ooh. 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 Yeah, it's a Project Nigel car. Can't remember what it's called, and I can't remember whether he's still got it now, actually. Is that the one that he called Ralph Little? Moving on to question 21. I hope we get this done before we have to log off the boaty. Yeah, it's Toby Charles. Moving on to question 22. Yep, that's Rover Joe's Gold Rover. Moving on to question 23. Yeah, that is indeed Henrietta. I somehow think that these answers aren't randomised. Moving on to question 24. Gosh, whose car could this be? Quizmaster fail. But what a handsome looking car. And the observant of you may notice that this is exactly the same place that the car was photographed in the last question. It's just I stood over here and photographed it looking at Starbucks. What a handsome beast. Moving on to question 25. Yeah, that's Margaret. Ooh. Question 26, and then I'll do a recap. What could this one be? Yeah, that's Matt's Streetwise. Now then, so we've got, let's have a look. So any of them top three can win, and anyone back positions can change. I'm beginning to think that this was the wrong quiz because I've done an updated one. Yeah, let's hope again. So let's see what the scores were. Question 3. In third place, it's Udjudge Hot Dog, Ayers Face. Harry Monk, second. So that means in first place we have Nice Nooks. Well done. Well done, folks, even though I'm pretty sure I've got an updated one that's better than that one. What a numpty. I'll have to try and remember to go into Kahoot and change it again and get rid of the other one. Right then, where did we get up to? Can you get soft drinks or tissues at Bob's Burgers? I don't think you can get. You can get soft drinks. I'm not sure about tissues though.
Asda, everyday tissues. For when you need a tissue, every day.
Barbershop called what? Tony is the light, but is he the way? He's always the way. Rocky 4. We're going back some time here, aren't we? 32 minutes. Fire for flammable things. Let's get it all on there. Fire for when you're tired of not having fire. And then Ben says, penny for the whistle, mister, right?
Welcome to the future.
Generation Penny Whistle. The penny whistle for new generation. Oh, yeah. Ross says, I did see some racing at the weekend. Alex hooning up the motorway in that brown Allegra. I don't blame her, to be honest. I'd want to get out of it as fast as possible. Dino Dad says Simone, that Allegra shifts. On the subject of 80s and 90s movies, what are we thinking about the upcoming Beverly Hills Cop film? Totally not nonplussed about it. Simone says, I stopped watching F1 between 2017 and 2021, sick of Lewis domination. To be honest, I don't mind. I kind of don't mind it if it's the same person winning all the time, because it's kind of throughout the field that I like to see the competition. If it's the same person winning and there's no overtaking, then that's pants. Alex astoundingly has the cheek to try and convince everybody she was only doing 70 on the motorway, and when we know for a fact that she's going far quicker, because she's a quick lady. Simone says, having TC stuck in my garage is so depressing. Yeah, I can imagine TC. I can imagine Simone. You'll get there eventually. Don't worry about it. You'll get there. Ross says, I was hiding behind the sofa when you hit the outside lane. Beverly Hills Cop film looks good. Glad Taggart and Billy are in it, said Dave. Yes, it's depressing having my P6 in the garage still. Well, it weren't in the garage the other day. It was outside, and then it was back in the garage. Lewis in his early years was perfectly fine. The second he started smelling his own farts and saying it's because I'm black, I thought, prick. Having the original actors should make it work. Oh, that's cool if it's got the original people in it. I kind of like that. When they do remakes, I think it's a bit pants. Better to have it in the garage than have it in the regret of having sold it. That's a good point, Matt. That's a good point. Talking of regret, I'm already rethinking my selling Henny thing from those photographs. But no, get Jenny done first, sell Margaret, and then decide what's happening with Henny. I hope it's got the same vibe as the old ones. We say, talking about the Beverly Hills Cop film. Really enjoyed them and watched the first one last week. April the 3rd is Simone's birthday. Write it down, or Judge. April the 5th is Alex's birthday. Oh my God, everybody's born so close to each other. Date-wise, not location-wise, though. You two are way too far that way. You need to move your sens up this way. If Simon does many more jobs on Hope, he'll be able to use it for his channel for the which channel owns quiz. That is true. That, in fact, Matt got me two things for my birthday. He got me this Matchbox car, and he also got me a tin of paint that matches his car, because I'm painting some streetwise trim for him, and I'm glad to do it, Matt. I jest. Not far off, surely, Matt, says Adam. And Matt says, I think we agreed he's currently at 12%. I hope that doesn't mean I have to pay 12% of your road tax and your insurance and stuff. I will point out he didn't pay towards the service, which is ironic. You get what you pay for. Sounds like you need a sprinkling of carbon fiber so I can get to 1%. If anybody didn't know, Adam is currently in the process of making carbon fiber body parts for R3s. And one of the things that he's making is hopefully a bonnet. So if anybody fancies seeing a carbon fiber bonnet, Adam will be your man. And I think a carbon fiber bonnet is going to be one of the things that's quite popular Would I have a carbon fibre bonnet on Jenny? Which would fit but would look different, so no, I wouldn't. Stephen S. Paul is here. He says, hello, Norman and Co. A bit late due to a nearby alien abduction. All is well now. That is exactly what an alien would say. Some of these I had no idea, says Dave. Yeah, same here, to be honest. And again, I say, I put the wrong one and I didn't randomize the answers. This is hard, says Alex. I'm hoping that's why we were doing. Yeah, we were doing the quiz at that time, and that's what she said. Says the judge. Well done, well done. Strange what Tesco know about us. Under the price of Andrex toilet paper, it states 27p per 100 shits. Where's Barney? Speaking of Project Nigel cars. Good question, Matt. He seems to have literally disappeared off the radar. Oh, Simone's corrected me. The second Morris Minor is owned by Becca from Passenger Seat Podcast, and the Lotus is from Soup Classic Mertwin. Soup Classic. Screwdriver, says Dino Dad. Oh, here we go. Barry says he's ending off out. No problems. Catch you later. Alex says soup. There's actually a soup video coming out soon, and you got a preview of it, Alex. Well, you didn't get a preview of the review. You didn't get a preview of the review, but you got an insight into what it were, and you didn't even know. Royal appointment still in effect. Thanking a gracious Majid. Oh, Judge. Soup, says someone else. Barry, peace out, says Ben. There you go. Alex, as soon as I'm able, I'll drive up to visit in TC. Yes, I want to visit Alex as well and film some ridiculous normal stuff for my channel. Not stuff that bloody Norman's doing all the time. He just bangs on about random stuff. Tanawa is supposed to experience a worm moon, according to the... What the hell is a worm moon? Having 3 cars die within a week was quite depressing, but challenge accepted, more garage fixing time. Yeah, I can imagine, Pingu. It's like the more cars you have, the more chance that's going to happen, though, isn't it? But yeah, you've already done Codfather, which is awesome. Simone says, we need birthday gathering. I'm having friends round on the 6th. Oh, that'd be nice for you. I should come and see you, Simone. I would love to meet. Georgia. I was trying to figure that out then. And then Simone says, you can meet Georgia. I would love a vented carbon fibre bonnet. Well, there you go. There you go, Adam. There's your first commission. A carbon fibre tissue dispenser would be fantastic. Oh, Pingu says Barney was scrapped, apparently. I'm sure he was still taxed. Or was it February? Because we had a look the other day, didn't we, Matt? Maybe he just weren't showing as scrapped at that time. But it seems a bit silly to scrap it when he had a firm offer from people. Yeah, very strange. This weekend, I'm making the first carbon fibre bonnet. Molds are pretty much ready to roll. Go on, Adam. And Smashing Pistons, you can always paint carbon. No, I meant the shape, because the Rover 200 bonnets are slightly different to the 25. The screwdriver made me want to wee. That's the power of screwdrivers. And look, here it is in real life. Oh, what's it making you want to do now, Alex? Oh, what are you going to do? There's a real screwdriver at the focus. Look, there it is. In all its screwdriver glory. Oh, what are you going to do about that? Simon, if you can cook, why not start a live channel to increase subs and invite the world's nutters to watch? I'd rather not cook, not in our kitchen anyway. It's tiny. The oven's in a, like, the cooker's in a pretty much in a tiny little corner. It's like, oh, it's the so cramped. You'll see when you watch my next soup review video, where the camera is, you'll see there's like an archway, and you'll see the sink. Well, the cooker's literally to the left in that little hole. It was like a magic wee wand. Oh, it was like a magic wee wand. Phrases you never thought people would say. And Adam says to Pingu, I'm sure forged carbon venting on a carbon bonnet wouldn't be too much extra work. You're giving yourself jobs to do there, fella. Well, we'll call it a day at that because it's 9 minutes till Boatyville. And I've been going for an hour and 51. So, yes, thank you very much for joining, everybody. It's been grand having you round into my little enclosure here. Obviously, Tony's not here. So this chap's done quite a good job at it. Thank you for that. Yes, please join me next Monday, even though it is Easter Monday. I'll still be doing one of these. Yeah, and on Saturday, if you can make it to the Smashing Pistons Drive, the event's on Facebook. It'd be grand to have you around. If you can't, I'll be doing a video about it probably. Yes, there you go. Have a lovely evening. Take care of one another, and I'll play you out in the good old-fashioned way with the rap. So take care, everybody. See you later. Bye.
Alright Norman, alright Ernest, this one's for yours too, alright? Here you goes. I'm Tommy Dapper, I'm the rummy rapper, coming to you live from the Longbridge Crapper. Hear my rap, hear my rhyme, I'm telling you to take your time, to look around and you will see the greater good of everybody. It's Christmas time, now let's celebrate. Don't be a Norman, now don't be late. To the party of rhyme and fun. Now join with Honest and shower your buns. Yo! Alright.